Hello friends, welcome to the video lecture series of Engineering Mathematics 2. In last video, we discussed how to trace Cartesian curves. When equation of curves are given in terms of x and y are Cartesian coordinates, then that curve we call it as Cartesian curve. And if the equation of curve is expressed or given in terms of r and theta, where r and theta are polar coordinates, then that curve is the polar curve. We are going to discuss how to trace the polar curves. So what is polar framing? See, here equation of polar curve is f of r theta equals 0. This equation of curve containing r and theta. R is the radial distance and theta is the angle between radius vector and the horizontal line. You may call it as an initial line also. In polar frame, this line theta equal to 0 and this theta equal to 0 is called initial line, because theta equal to 0 making angle of 0 degree with itself, and this line is theta equals pi by 4 because this angle is pi by 4. This is theta equals pi by 2 because this much angle is pi by 2. This is theta equals 3 pi by 2, this is pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. Now 4 pi by 4 is theta equals pi means 5 pi by 4, theta equals 5 pi by 4, theta equals 6 pi by 4, theta equals 6 pi by 4 is 3 pi by 2, theta equals 7 pi by 4. In polar frame, we have radial lines, This line originates from this point. This point is called the pole. Coordinates of the pole are 0, 0, where r is 0, radial distance is 0, and the angle is 0, and theta is 0. This point is called the pole, and coordinates of the pole are 0, 0. This is theta equals 0, theta equals pi by 4, theta equals pi by 2, theta equals 3 pi by 4, and so on. So you may draw theta equal to pi by 3, theta equals pi by 6, theta equals 2 pi by 6, 3 pi by 6, 4 pi by 6, and so on. Now, this is the curve, and coordinates of, and this is one of the point of the curve, and coordinates of these points are r and theta. Then what is r? R is this radial distance. This is the radius vector r. And what is theta? Theta is angle between this red vector and theta equals 0. And equation of this curve is in terms of r and theta. This is the polar curve. Now, when we trace the curve, there's some characteristic of the curve we are going to discuss. The first is the symmetry. If the equation of curve remains same or remains unchanged by replacing theta to minus theta, then the curve is symmetric about the initial line. Curve is symmetric about initial line means theta equal to 0 line. Now for example, r is equal to a1 plus cos theta is the curve. See, this is the chordioid. This I am going to draw directly because we will trace this curve. This is chordioid, r is equal to a1 plus cos theta, and if you replace theta by minus theta here, then cos of minus theta is cos theta. So when we change theta to minus theta, the equation remains same. Therefore, this curve is symmetric about the initial line. Theta equal to 0 is initial line. This dotted line is initial line. Means above initial line and below initial line, the same part of the curve you will find. This is symmetry about the initial line. Now, symmetry about the line perpendicular to initial line. If the equation of curve remains unchanged by replacing r by minus r and theta by minus theta simultaneously both, then the curve is symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line. Its line perpendicular to initial line is this line is theta equals 0. And this is the line, this dotted line is the line perpendicular to initial line. This dotted line is perpendicular to initial line, 3 pi by 2, this line, and this line is theta equals pi by 2. So if we change r by minus r and theta by minus theta, on doing this, if equation of curve remains same, then we can say the curve is symmetric about the initial line. We can say the curve is symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line. Line perpendicular to initial line. Line perpendicular to initial line means this vertical line. That's why I have written here vertical line in polar frame. Now this property or this characteristic may be checked alternatively like this. If equation of the curve remains unchanged by changing theta to pi minus theta, then the curve is symmetric about the vertical line in polar frame or symmetric about the line which is perpendicular to initial line. So either you can use this way or this way to check the symmetry about the line perpendicular to initial line. So for example, this r is equal to or r square equals a square cos 2 theta. Okay, this curve is like this. This curve is the lemniscate and two loops are there, and this loop is symmetric with this loop because I have drawn it by freehand. The symmetry exact symmetry you will not find, but this portion, right hand side portion, this loop is symmetric to this loop. This is equation of this curve. Now I am going to check whether it is symmetric about the vertical line or not. So if you replace r by minus r and theta by minus theta, so what will happen? The cos of minus 2 theta is cos 2 theta and minus r square is r square. So on replacing theta by minus theta and r by minus r, equation of the curve remains same. Therefore, this curve is symmetric about the vertical line. The curve is symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line. This curve is symmetric about the dotted line. In this way, you can check the symmetry about the vertical line or symmetric about the line perpendicular to initial line. Now, the symmetry about the pole. Next point, if the equation of the curve remains unaltered or unchanged or same, then when r is changed to minus r, then the curve is symmetric about the pole. Now the same example I am giving. Here, if you change r by minus r, if you change r by minus r here, and equation of the curve remains same. On replacing r by minus r square is plus r square. Then the equation remains same. Therefore, this curve is symmetric about the pole. If you look at this curve, see this curve is symmetric about this pole. The curve is symmetric about this pole. Here I am drawing tangents also. This theta equals pi by 4 is a tangent. How to find out a tangent at pole, that you will be coming to know later on. This is tangent again. This is the tangent. And this is the tangent. Okay. Now, when curve passes through the pole, coordinates of the poles are 0, 0. When passes through the pole, when curve passes through the pole, then we can find out tangent at pole. The tangent at pole, I have written here, it can be obtained by substituting r equal to 0 in equation of curve. Now, the same example I am taking, same curve here. What I am going to do, r square equals a square cos 2 theta, this is equation of lemniscate, and this equation, this curve I have drawn. Now substitute r is equal to 0. If you substitute r equal to 0, what will happen? Here a is non-zero, which is parameter, cos of 2 theta equal to 0 by a square means 0. Therefore, cos 2 theta is 0. The same thing I have written. Therefore, 2 theta is equal to cos inverse 0. And 2 theta equals cos inverse 0 means, okay, this is many valued function. Inverse trigonometric functions are many valued. So more than one value of cos inverse 0 you get. So cos inverse 0 is pi by 2. Means cos pi by 2 is 0. Okay, you are aware of it. Cos 3 pi by 2 is 0. Then cos 5 pi by 2 is 0. Cos 7 pi by 2 is 0 and so on. Now these are the values of theta. Divided by 2, I'll get value of theta. 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4, 9 pi by 4. Okay, the infinite number of tangents we are getting. Okay, these are the tangents at pole, tangents to the curve at pole, tangents at 0, 0, means tangents at pole. In this way, the MCQ may be asked on a tangent at pole, MCQ may be asked on each point of the symmetry. Now the tangent at second example I am taking, r is equal to a1 plus cos theta. Okay, this is the cardioid. Okay, this curve already I have drawn. That's the same example I am taking to explain tangent at the pole. R is equal to a1 plus cos theta is this curve. I want to find out the tangent at pole. Then put r is equal to 0. If you substitute r equal to 0, then 1 plus cos theta is equal to 1 plus cos theta is 0. Therefore, cos theta is minus 1 and theta is cos inverse of minus 1. Now, the many values, cos inverse minus 1 is many valued function. The many values I will be getting. Cos inverse minus 1 is pi, this cos pi is minus 1. Cos 3 pi is minus 1. Cos 5 pi is minus 1. Cos 7 pi is minus 1. Cos 9 pi is minus 1, like this. Okay, these are the tangents at pole. Tangents at pole. Is it? Now, if you look at this, curve, then what is theta equal to pi? Theta equal to pi is this line. This dotted line is theta equal to pi. And this is this dotted line, left hand side dotted line is a tangent to this curve. Theta equal to 3 pi again. Theta equal to 3 pi means again the same line, theta equal to 3 pi. Okay, pi, 2 pi, is theta equal to 2 pi. Again 3 pi. Theta equal to 5 pi is again this. Is theta equal to pi, theta equal to 3 pi, theta equal to 5 pi, theta equal to 7 pi. Equation of same line, So these are the tangents to the curve at pole. So in this way you can find out the tangent to the curve at pole. Now, this angle between the radius vector and the tangent. Okay, angle between radius vector and the tangent to the curve. So angle between the radius vector and the tangent, see, this is the curve and this point is any point of the curve and coordinates of this point are theta. Now, this is pole, coordinates of the pole are 0, 0 and I am going to join these 2 points and this is vector r, this is r and this much distance is r and vector r, and I am also drawing the tangent. See, this is a tangent to the curve at r theta. This is tangent. And angle between tangent and radius vector. Angle between radius vector and the tangent is this angle. And I am denoting this angle by phi. This is the angle between the radius vector and the initial line, horizontal line, theta equal to 0 is theta. But phi is angle between radius vector and the tangent. Now how to find out? Because in examination in MCQ, you will be asked to find out the value of phi also. So So this type of MCQ may be asked in the examination. MCQ, the angle between the radius vector and the tangent to the curve is tan phi equals r d theta by dr. The angle between the radius vector and the tangent to the curve, next MCQ, r is equal to a theta, is this is the formula. Tan phi equals r into d theta by dr, and the value of r is a theta. Value of r is a theta, and value of d theta by dr separately I found. Take derivative of this with respect to r. Derivative of r with respect to r is 1. Derivative of theta with respect to r is d theta by dr. A is multiplicative constant. Shift theta on the left hand side. D theta by dr separately I found, and putting value of d theta by dr here, which is 1 by the a gets cancelled. So tan phi is equal to theta. Therefore, phi equals tan inverse of theta. This is the angle between the radius vector and the tangent. As next MCQ, the angle between the radius vector and the tangent to the curve, equation of curve is given. Here, in first problem, the equation of the curve was r equal to a theta. Here, equation of curve is r square a square cos 2 theta. We are going to use this formula to find out value of phi. We are going to find out value of phi here. R is given to you. Here r is there. R is under root of a square cos 2 theta, and d theta by dr you can easily find out. The value of d theta by dr I am going to find out. R square equals a square cos 2 theta. Differentiate with respect to r so as to get value of d theta by dr. Derivative of r square with respect to r is 2r. Derivative of cos is minus sin 2 theta into 2, and derivative of theta with respect to r is d theta by dr. Now this 2 gets cancelled. Then d theta by dr value I want. D theta by dr equals this minus sign I am shifting on the left hand side. R I am keeping as it is. Sin 2 theta in the denominator I have shifted, multiplied by a square. A square is also there. This value of d theta by dr is this one. So now I am going to put value of d theta by dr and value of r in this equation. So what is formula for tan phi? It is r d theta by dr. Then r I am keeping as it is, or you can put the value of r also. It is your choice. It is minus r by sin 2 theta multiplied by a square, and d theta by dr value I have substituted. This is value of d theta by dr, and r I have kept as it is. The r multiplied by r is r square. Sin 2 theta into a square is there. So you can solve this problem by your ways. Okay, because you can substitute the value of r. If you don't substitute the value of r square, you can directly put r square is a square cos 2 theta, a square cos 2 theta by a square sin 2 theta. A square gets cancelled. Cos by sin is minus cot 2 theta. And this is left hand side is tan phi. Now, the minus cot 2 theta can be written as minus cot x tan pi by 2 plus x. Okay, this is the relation between minus cot and tan. Because tan is present on the left hand side, so if possible, minus cot you try to write in terms of tan is tan of pi by 2 plus theta. Then the tan of phi equal to tan of this. Their domains will be same. Phi is pi by 2 plus 2 theta. So this is the correct answer for this MCQ. In examination, the question may be asked like this. The angle between the radius vector and the tangent to the curve at theta equal to pi by 3, theta equal to pi by 2, at theta equal to pi. Okay, but it should be the tangent to the curve. In that case, you solve up to this step, and in the last step, put theta equal to pi by 2, theta equal to pi by 3, whatever the tangent is given, that value of the theta you can directly put here. Now we are going to trace the curve. See, the question is like this. Trace the curve r equals a1 plus cos theta. This is the first problem. Second, trace the curve r equals a1 plus sin theta. Third, r is equal to a1 minus cos theta. Fourth, r is equal to a1 minus sin theta. Okay, all are the equations of chordioid, and we are going to trace the single chordioid, and by rotation you can have other chordioids also. See, when you trace the curve, you have to go through the points, symmetry, then whether it passes through the pole or not, then if passes through the pole, then tangent at pole. This all those things you have to find. So what about the symmetry of this? I am going to solve the first problem. This first curve I am going to trace. If you replace theta by minus theta, equation remains same. Okay, just we have said, if you substitute theta equal to minus theta, then value of r remains same. Therefore, curve is symmetric about initial line. Is symmetric about initial line. Then next, whether it passes to the pole or not. How to check whether it passes to the pole or not? If for at least one value of theta, if r is going to become 0, then that curve passes to the pole. For theta equals, if you look at this equation, for theta equals pi, cos pi is minus 1 plus 1 will be 0. For theta equal to pi, r equals 0. This I am going to write very quickly here. If you put theta equal to pi, then cos pi is minus 1 and r is 0. For at least one value of theta, there may be more than one value of theta for which r becomes 0. But for at least one value of theta, r becomes 0. Then the curve passes through the pole. The given curve passes through the pole. If curve passes through the pole, then we can find out tangent to the pole. So how do you find out the tangent to the pole? Then tangent to the pole I am going to find out. Coordinates of pole 0, 0, tangent at 0, 0. So r is equal to a1 minus 1 plus cos theta. This curve I am going to trace here. Substitute r is equal to 0 and find value of theta. Just we have seen how to find out the tangents at pole. Just we have seen for the same curve. Then 1 plus cos theta equals 0. This implies cos theta is minus 1. Therefore, theta equals cos inverse of minus 1 and cos inverse of minus 1. It is many valued function. The cos inverse of minus 1 is pi, 3 pi, 5 pi, 7 pi, and so on. Okay, all these are the tangents at pole. Tangents at pole are theta equal to pi, theta equal to 3 pi, theta equal to 5 pi, theta equals 7 pi, theta equals 9 pi, and so on. So these three characteristics we discuss. Now, you can find out the phi also, because phi is angle between the radius vector and the tangent. If you want, you can find out the value of phi also. Yes, what is value of phi? Just we have seen tan phi equals r d theta by dr. Now, r is a1 plus cos theta. Value of r d theta by dr. What is derivative? Here I am going to find out r is equal to a1 plus cos theta and differentiate with respect to r. You can differentiate with respect to theta also. derivative of r with respect to r is 1, derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of cos is minus sin theta, derivative of theta is d theta by dr, like this. And this implies d theta by dr is equal to, I am shifting minus a sin theta on the left hand side, means in this way. The d theta by dr we found separately. The put value of d theta by dr is minus 1 by a sin theta. Then a gets cancelled. Tan phi equals 1 plus cos theta by sin theta. Minus sign is already there. 1 plus this I am going to simplify. It is 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. In the denominator sin theta is there. Sin theta by trigonometric formula, sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Okay, these are the trigonometric formula. This 2 gets cancelled, cos 1 cos will get cancelled, and cos by sin is cot theta by 2. Now tan phi is equal to minus cot. The minus cot can be easily converted into tan. This can be written as tan of minus cot x can be written as tan pi by 2 plus x. Therefore, phi is equal to pi by 2 plus theta by 2. Okay, this is angle between radius vector and tangent. Radius vector and tangent to the curve. The value of phi will come. What are the advantage of characteristics of the curves? It reduces our work. It reduces the work of curve tracing. But it is not necessary to check each and every characteristic. Please remember, if you skip to find out value of tan phi, it is also okay. If you skip to find out value of tangent, it is also okay. But in that case, the many more points you have to take when you plot the graph. The next characteristic is the region. In which region curve lies? How do you get the region? The region of r is equal to a1 plus cos theta. This I am going to find. So in short, I tell you, so how do you get the region? Okay, in equation of curve, if sine and cosine functions are there, then what is the maximum value of sine and cosine function? Maximum value of cos function is 1, maximum value of cosine function is minus 1. The maximum value of cos is 1, therefore the maximum value of r will be 2a here. And minimum value of cos is minus 1, therefore minimum value of r will be 0. Means r is equal to 0 and r is equal to 2a. R is equal to 0 occurs at the pole, because at pole r is 0, and r is equal to 2a means it is a circle of radius 2a. No? The r is under root x square plus y square, and it is equal to 2a. X square plus y square is equal to 4a square or 2a square in this way, and this is the circle of radius 2a with center 0, 0. With center 0, 0 in Cartesian frame. R is equal to 2a is a circle of radius 2 with center 0, 0. Here in this case, in circle of radius 2a, the curve lies, where center of the circle is 0, 0. Yes, many characteristics we have seen. Now, we are going to trace the curve. How to trace the curve? Here, theta is 0, this line. We are going to trace it. Theta is pi by 4. Theta is pi by 2. Theta is 3 pi by 4. Okay, this lines I have drawn. You may draw any line, theta equal to pi by 6, theta equal to 2 pi by 6. In that way you can draw it. and if required, that I'll do. Now, intentionally, all the lines above horizontal line I have drawn, because it is very clear that the curve is symmetric above the initial line. Means above initial line and below initial line, the curve will be same. So what I am going to do in optimize the time, in order to optimize it, so I am going to trace the upper part of the curve and lower part of the curve I will draw by symmetry directly. Means 50% work will be reduced if you draw only if you trace upper part of the curve. Now, the few points I am taking help of few points. See, for r is equal to 0, here separately I am writing r is equal to a1 plus cos theta. For theta equal to 0, r is what? 2a. Put theta equal to 0, cos 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and r is equal to 2. For theta equal to 0, r is 2a. Means this point we have obtained. The next point, for theta equal to pi by 4, put theta equal to pi by 4. If you put theta equal to pi by 4, then cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Okay, 1 by root 2 plus 1 into a. If you put theta is equal to pi by 4, then a 1 plus cos pi by 4 and a 1 plus cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and 1 plus 1 by root 2 will be near about 1.5a. This will be r is equal to near about 1.5a or near to 1.5, because I don't have calci now. So you can find out the value of 1 plus cos pi by 4 and 1 near about 1.5a means this point will be here. If you put theta equal to pi by 2 here, a1 plus cos of theta, r is equal to a 1 plus cos pi by 2 and cos pi by 2 is 0 and r equal to a. If you put theta equal to pi by 2, so you will get the value of r a, means this much is a, this is 2a, half of it is a. The next point we have. Now, for 3 pi by 4, okay, it will be very closer to put theta equal to 3 pi by 4 and find the value of r. So on theta equal to 3 pi by 4, you will get the value of r like this, which will be closer to 0. Now, if you put theta equal to pi, then what will happen? R is equal to a1 plus cos of pi and r is equal to a cos pi is 1, therefore r equal to 0. If you put theta equal to pi, then this is it. So how many points we have obtained? First, second, third, fourth and fifth. And all those points you have to join very smoothly by maintaining the curvature. 2 points I am going to join, but when I am joining these 2 points, in this way you have to maintain the curvature, in this way we are going to maintain the curvature like this. And many more points you can join, for r equal to pi by 6, for r equal to pi by 3, okay, you can do. Then this is the upper part of the curve. Now the lower part of the curve I can easily draw. Okay, same curve I am going to draw by freehand. Because of the symmetry, we can easily draw this one. Okay, this lower part is symmetric to the upper part. So this curve r is equal to a1 plus cos theta we have done. Now the next one, second curve we are going to trace, r equals a1 plus sin theta. As I told you, all these are coordinate. The which changes you are going to find here? Only plus cos, plus sin, minus cos, minus sin, in that way. So it is very simple to convert cos into sin or sin into cos, or cos into minus cos and sin into minus sin. So what I am going to do, I am not going to trace this second curve. So you can, if you are interested, then you may follow the procedure, this procedure, and you can trace the curve. But I am going to rotate this curve so as to get this one. In examination also you can follow this procedure, but for that purpose you have to trace this curve systematically. And on the basis of this, what I am going to do, the r is equal to a1 plus cos theta is available with you. See here, this curve we have traced. This curve I have to trace now. From this curve, how do I get this curve? Only what is the difference between these two? Difference between these two is here we have cos and here we have sine. So you can directly jump from cos to sine. How to jump from cos to sine? If you subtract this angle from pi by 2, means cos pi by 2 minus theta. Cos pi by 2 minus theta is sine theta. So what I am going to do, this curve I am going to rotate through pi by 2 angle, through 90 degree angle in anti-clockwise direction. If you rotate this in anti-clockwise direction, what will happen? In this way. In this way, exactly the same area and symmetry you will not get because using the free hand. This is the curve. This curve is r is equal to a1 plus sine theta. Yes, from this curve I have drawn this curve directly by rotation method. I repeat, r is equal to a1 plus cos theta is available. Then replace theta by pi by 2 minus theta, or you may say like this, subtract this angle from pi by 2, and if you do like that, then cos pi by 2 minus theta is sine theta. So this curve is obtained from this. How? By rotating a1 plus cos theta through pi by 2 angle in anti-clockwise direction. Now in the same fashion, r is equal to a1 minus cos theta I want. From this one, r is equal to a1 minus cos theta, how to get? From cos theta to minus theta. How to reach? R is equal to a1 plus cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Subtract this angle of theta from pi. Cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. Means r is equal to a minus cos theta can be obtained from this curve by rotating through angle pi or through 180 degree in anti-clockwise direction. If you rotate this in anti-clockwise direction through pi or through 180 degree, so this curve will get in this way. So this is r is equal to a1 minus cos theta for here. Now the next, r is equal to a1 minus sin theta. So from this one, r is equal to a1 minus sin theta, how to get? R is equal to a1 plus cos theta is the curve available. This is available. Now from r is equal to a1 plus cos theta, r equals a1 minus sin theta, how to get? From cos to minus sin. Put this cos theta, from cos theta I have to reach up to minus sin. This cos of 3 pi by 2 minus 3. Cos 3 pi by 2 minus theta is minus sin theta. Okay, if you expand by the formula cos A minus B, you will be getting minus of sin theta. Because cos 3 pi by 2 into cos 3 pi by 2 is 0. In the expansion of cos, plus will be there, sin theta into sin 3 pi by 2, and sin 3 pi by 2 is what? Minus 1. So r is equal to a1 minus sin theta we have obtained from r equal to a1 plus cos theta. So this curve r is equal to a1 plus cos theta, we have to rotate through 3 pi by 2 or through 270 degree in anti-clockwise direction. If you rotate this through 270 degree, we have rotated this curve through 270 degree, means 3 pi by 2 in anti-clockwise direction. So this is r equals a1 minus sin theta. This is r is equal to a1 minus cos theta. This r is equal to a1 plus sin theta. Means all these four curves we have drawn. Initially we have traced this And then we have rotated this curve so as to get rest of the curve, these three curves. Okay, in this way, you can trace the polar curves. We stop here. Thank you very much.